Welcome back, Bear Scouts, for Activity 14, setting up tents, tying knots, and marble games. Hemp Hill, Camino Real, Blanco Vista Elementary, and all others are welcome.
For more fun activities at home, visit our YouTube channel, Sacred Springs Scout Reach. Please join me in the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Please join me in the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Show the Cub Scout sign. Tell what it means. Make the sign with your right hand. Hold your arm straight up. The two raised fingers stand for the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. The fingers look like the sharp ears of the wolf, ready to listen to a Kela. Remember that a Kela means good leader to a Cub Scout. Your mother or father or guardian is a Kela. So is your Cub Master or your den leader. At school, your teacher is a Kela.
Say the Cub Scout motto. Tell what it means. The Cub Scout motto is do your best. A motto is a guiding principle and a rule for living. Do your best means trying your hardest, not just a little bit. Do your best all the time. Do your best in school and at home. Do your best when you play a game and help your team. Do your best as you work on your rank adventures.
Requirement 3. Make a list of items you should take along on your camp out. Being comfortable in the outdoors means taking along the right gear to keep you warm, dry, and safe. You don't need all the comforts of home, but a few key things can really help you enjoy your camp out. Make a list of personal items you should bring along on your camp out, including your Cub Scout 6 essentials. You should take them on every outing. If you need help making your list, your den leader or family may have some ideas to help out. Cub Scout 6 essentials: first aid kit, filled water bottle, flashlight, trail food, sun protection, whistle. Requirement 4. Make a list of equipment that the group should bring along in addition to each Scout's personal gear. Besides your personal gear, you will need some other items that the whole group will use. With your den or family, make a list of some of those items below. Your leader will make sure those items are at the camp out for the group to use. Our group will need.
Requirement 7. Help set up a tent. Pick a good spot for the tent and explain to your den leader why you picked it. Where you put your tent is an important part of being comfortable on a campout. Your tent should be in a flat area that is clear of any low spots where water will collect if it rains. It should also be sheltered from strong winds. During cold weather, try to face the door of your tent away from the wind. Before you put up your tent, move any rocks, sticks, or other hard objects from the tent site. They can hurt bare feet and damage the bottom of your tent. After you take down the tent, put back the objects you moved near where you found them. Also, pick up anything you and other campers brought to the campsite. Scouts always leave no trace.
Hi guys, this is Cub Scout and welcome to my Cub Scout adventure. Today guys, I am going to show you how to set up a tent. This is requirement 4 in bare necessities, and I have 2 guests. Guys, can you come out?
Hi, I'm Deepa Marshmallow.
And I am Cody. And guys, let's get to it. So let's go. So you want to pick a flat area, not like one near water because it might freeze and flood you. Or don't sit next to like a hill, like so your blood might rush through your head. So let's get ready. So let's always set a top down. So come on, guys.
But if it rains, you don't be wet when you get out. When you're laying down. This tarp is so big, we want to fold it so that the water won't come before I get into the tarp.
So guys, I'm going to talk about like the main things about like what you need to set up a tent. The tent is the main body of the one thing of camping. And you also watch those videos where I said what you need to bring on a camping trip. So I'm going to talk about this. If you do not bring a tarp or a tent, then you just be laying on the ground and bugs will climb on you and that. And if you do not bring something, if you do not bring the tent, the wind will just when you didn't bring the tent, wind will just rain. It will rain on you. And that is why you also want to have what Cody has. So I'm going to pass it to Dylan.
So these are rods. They help keep up the tent. And if you do not have the water tarp, you'll get wet. And this is a little story of my experience. So me and my brother, we were camping out in our backyard and we had sprinklers. And we didn't have the water tarp. So in the morning, it all went on and we all got wet. And the tent is not a latrine. If you have to go potty, get a bathroom hole.
This is for to keep rain out of the top of the tent. So if it was a really nice day out and a really nice night out, you could sleep under the stars. But when the storm comes and it rains really hard on you, you're gonna want this.
So you're gonna put the silver into the black. Now we have all the rods done.
So you put this right here into the little slot in the hole.
So you're gonna put this into this. And you might need 2 people.
So guys, I just had a new friend show up, so we're gonna have him actually in my video. Can you come on out? His name is Jacob, and he's going to help us also set up the tent, so let's go. So what you want to do, Jacob, is you want to grab the rod and stick it in here and keep pushing, and then it will eventually end up here. And also, you would do it for this one and set up on that one, so that one would be pulling it in. You just keep pushing it until it reaches you.
That's gonna feed it in.
Yeah, I don't.
Are we having a sleepover tonight?
No, we don't know. Well,
I sleep in it. No, stop! Nikki, can't go. That's how I sleep on my bed. Or I even sleep like this. Take it out. My name is Lisa, and the last name was Bonita. Use all your strength. Oh. Let's test it out. Whoa!
so we don't get wet if it rains.
Motorcycle.
we need to set the top under the tent so the rain won't go under it. Everybody! I'm going to take the holders so they don't get lost. Under. That is dang cool. Watch this. I'm going to throw them in the tent. So guys, if you don't want your tent to fly away, you can use this or your fat weight to hold it down, which I would set it in there, and then you would grab a hammer to whack it down so it wouldn't fly anywhere. I would just use my shoe. Oops. I think that's actually good. I don't use my shoe. Guys, this is how you set up a tent. Now we're all ready to go to bed. This is how you set up a tent. Night! Guys, hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and please subscribe. And guys, I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Bye!
Tying knots is an important Scout skill. It is also something you will use throughout your life. Some of the knots you will learn in Scouting have been used for thousands of years. Every knot has a special purpose. Some knots join pieces of rope together. Some knots that don't slip are used for rescues. Other knots are perfect for tying down equipment. You can adjust these knots and they will still hold. Overhand knot. An overhand knot is simple. You can use it to keep a rope from going through a pulley, a hole, or to make a rope easier to grip. An overhand knot is also the first step for some other knots. You will need a single strand of rope to practice this knot. First, make a loop in the end of a rope. Next, tuck the end of the rope through the loop. And third, pull the end of the rope to tighten the knot. Hint, do you need a larger knot to stop a rope from going through a big hole? You can make a larger stopper knot by adding a second overhand knot after the first one. Square knot. The main use of a square knot is to join the ends of two ropes. This is why it is called the joining knot in Scouting. You can use both ends of one piece of rope to make a square knot or two different colored pieces of rope. Hold one end of a rope in one hand and the other end of the rope in your other hand, or hold a different colored rope in each hand. 2, bring the right side rope over the left side rope. Go under and around the left side rope with the right side rope. 3, now bring the left side rope over the right side rope. Go under and around the right side rope with the left side rope. 4, pull both ends firmly. The knot will not hold its shape without being tightened. Requirement 8. Demonstrate how to tie 2 half hitches and explain what the hitch is used for. Every knot has a specific use. The 2 half hitches knot is used to tie items to a post or tree trunk. The knot is easy to untie when you are ready, but it will hold tightly while in use. Each wrap around the rope is called a half hitch. Making 2 of them around the rope is what gives this hitch its name. Tie a rope to a tree or post using 2 half hitches. Then pull hard. Did the knot hold? Now stop pulling and see how easy it is to untie. Just push the free end of the rope back through and the knot is untied. Learn a new rope trick. Hold your arms across your chest, lean forward, and pick up one end of the rope in each hand. Unfold your arms, and you have tied an overhand knot.
Hi guys, this is Cub Scout Eric, and welcome to my Cub Scout studio. And today, guys, we are talking about bare necessities, requirement 5, and I want to show you how to do a double half hitch knot. You know when you go camping, how you tie the 2 knots together on 2 trees and then you hang your clothes? That is a double half hinge. It's usually used to like hang things to trees or bowl, and I'll show you how to do it. You go around the tree, over the rope, and through the loop. And then you tug on it, and then you just do it again. You go around the tree, over the rope, and through the loop. And it's a really strong knot, but it's really easy to undo. And I'll do it one more time for you guys to see. You go around the tree, over the rope, through the loop. Then you just do it again, around the tree, you go over the rope and then through the loop. And I say it's really easy to undo that one. And guys, that is all I had to say for today, guys. And if you do want to join Cub Scouts, please do. And please like that button. Let's see if we can get about like 200 likes. And please also hit that subscribe button. And guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!
Marble Madness. Snapshot of adventure. Long before there were board games and video games, kids played with marbles. Those little balls of glass are just as fun to play with now as they were back then. In this adventure, you'll get to play several different marble games, including one you make up yourself. You'll also learn some special words only marble players know and discover how to use marbles in mazes, obstacle courses, and more. Are you ready? Then grab your taws, Aggies, and cat's eyes, and let's play marbles. Requirement 1. Discuss with your family and den the history of marbles, such as where and when the game began. Talk about the different sizes of marbles and what they are made of and used for. Did you know that marbles have been around for a long time? Your grandparents may have played marbles, their grandparents may have played marbles, and their grandparents may have played marbles. In fact, marbles have been found in Egyptian tombs and in Pueblo ruins in the southwestern United States. No one knows for sure where and when people started playing marbles. They may have started at different times and places by playing with stones, nuts, fruit pits, and other smooth round objects. Here are some fun facts about marbles. When he was young, the Roman Emperor Augustus played with marbles made of nuts. In 1503, the town of Nuremberg, Germany, passed a law that marbles had to be played outside the town limits.
In the 1700s, people played using chips of marble, which is where the game got its name. In the early 1900s, marbles were made by machine for the first time. The British and World Marble Championship has been played in Tinsley Green, England, every year since 1932, but the tradition began there in 1588. Marbles come in many different sizes and colors, and they are used for different things. Larger marbles are used as shooters, while smaller marbles are used as targets. Here are some types of marbles. Cat's eye. Marbles have a swirl of color inside. Tall marbles are between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch in diameter. They are used as shooters. Alley marbles are made of alabaster or marble. Some are made of glass that looks like alabaster or marble. Aggie marbles are made of the mineral agate. Some are made of glass but look like agate. True Aggies are good shooters because they are harder than other marbles. Kami, or common marbles, are originally made out of clay. They are the plainest looking marbles. Requirement 2. Learn about 3 different marble games and learn to play the marble game Ringer. Learn how to keep score. Learn and follow the rules of the game. Play the game with your family, friends, or your den. There are many different games of marble, and each game has its own set of rules and directions. Here are 3 games to try. Ringer. Any number of players can play this game. Draw a ring on the ground about 10 feet across. Put 13 marbles in the middle of the ring, arranged in an X shape. They should be about 3 inches apart. The first player kneels outside the ring and uses his shooter to try to shoot a marble out of the ring. If he misses, his turn is over and he picks up his shooter. If he has a hit and his shooter stays in the ring, he can shoot again from where the shooter stopped. If he has a hit and his shooter goes out of the ring, his turn is over. He keeps any marbles that go out of the ring. When the first player's turn is over, the second player takes his turn, etc. Keep playing until time is up or most of the marbles have been knocked out. The player with the most marbles is the winner.
Join us next time for Activity 15, Project Family, Art Explosion, and more marble games. If you are interested in joining a pack near you, visit beascout.scouting.org.